Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Today we will focus on strength. In the wasteland, essential supplies will be scarce. When an item of value is found, keep it close and away from bullies. The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are other situations where you may find yourself in close proximity to unfriendly neighbors. For such cases, you must learn to defend yourself using your natural strength. Use anything sharp, or sturdy enough to swing. Get creative with your implement, but stay reasonable. And look for anything that can further enhance your innate vigor. The greater your strength, the greater the impact. But remember, some moments require more than muscle. Keep doing your chin-ups and push-ups, because there's more strength can do for you. Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep, or building clever weapons to wield. Regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
Oh, I really hope that got it. Those things show up. So, I've only ever seen the luck one before. So, yeah. I've been at this for quite a while now. Okay. Down to business. Boring, monotonous business. Hey! Yeah. So, basically, I was sitting around and like, I would be recording a Let's Play of Fallout 4, but there are so many of those that there's absolutely no way that I could ever do one. There's no way I would ever be seen doing a Let's Play of Fallout 4. It would just get lost in transmission. It would be forever thrown down to the bottom of the YouTube depths. Anyways. What I will be doing, however, is this quick little video, because this video is what happens when you pick up everything you see, because I am a hoarder. Let me get that straight. I would much rather fight off that super mutant behemoth that I just showed in the previews, while overburdened, then leave behind a piece of junk. So, yeah, I am very much a hoarder when it comes to video games. And so, what I do is, in here, since there's so many mods, I've never had a game where you can do so many different things with weapons before. And even the weapons that you won't use yourself, you might want to hang on to. You can give those to someone. In fact, you can give them to lots and lots and lots of people. It's not anything like Skyrim or any of the other Elder Scrolls where you can pass a weapon off to your follower. Well, yeah, but then you can just collect pretty much all of the most badass weapons in the game and give one of those badass weapons to each of your followers. That was not unfeasible in Skyrim. Here in this Fallout universe, you have, well, they're not exactly followers, but you can trade items with them. You can give them commands. You can assign them to different things. They're essentially followers. Yeah, they do whatever you say. So, you can't do that with your settlers. You can't give them. So, I have even more of a reason to hoard and hoard and hoard all of this loot. Not because in Skyrim it was like, you know, I'm probably gonna sell it one day, maybe. I'll probably sell it, you know, all of this good stuff. But in Fallout, I can actually do something with all of it. Which is the reason for this video. Basically, all of my hours of nerding out on this game and not having a life have gone into loot hoarding. And as soon as I come home, throw it into my neatly organized system and leave. Don't do anything with it. And that includes all of the junk. All of the junk. So much junk. So much junk. So. Oh, yeah, that made it very nice when I found, when I finally unlocked the jetpack mod for my Exo 1 power armor. Like, yes, get played, yeah. But anyways, so this is the result of collecting all of this junk and all of these resources. I'm fixing to try and mod all of these weapons that I've picked up from every single raider, every single synth and super mutant and ghoul. And I'm going to try to mod all of it in an attempt to make some modicum of standardized weaponry and armor for my settlers. And I do mean standardized. And I've already started this a bit. I have about 9 settlers, what I call settlers laser rifles. And, yeah. But, now, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to mod all of my stuff. And I'm probably gonna run out of resources about halfway through it. Just because. Even though, like I said, I have a shit ton of resources. Holy shit, I mean, every single toy car, every single bucket of paint, all of the Nuka-Cola bottles, all of it. I picked up all of it. So, yeah. But let's go at it. I'll try to make this as monotonous as possible, but this is gonna be like an hour and a half long video. You guys know it's gonna be monotonous. Oh, and as much as I say, I don't mod things very often. I do still have an entire box just for my mods. And for me, boxes get very, very full. So full of like some TARDIS shit going on in there. It's like, you know, there has to be more things inside of that box than this house can handle. So, yeah. Man, General's outfit. Oh, don't mind the Brahmin here. sorry. He was in the doorway one day, and I tried sprinting to get him to move. And I forgot that the sprint button was the grenade button, and I also had the smoke grenades equipped. And so, yeah. Luckily, the artillery strikes both killed him and moved him out of the door. So, yeah. That was nice. First things first, let's grab my power armor. This is the trunk that I use for power armor that does not have that I don't have a frame to go on. It used to be a lot fuller, but then I got more frames. And I guess that means I should probably show you where I keep my frames at.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. So, Zuko. Going to smash up Tony and his boys tomorrow? No.
I'm busy.
Alright. We'll do it next week then, alright? Yeah. This was my baby for a while. And of course I had to come back and put a jetpack on it once I got that. But, here you go.
Human hungry? Strong have meat to share?
Oh, no thank you, Strong. Speaking of Strong, I just got him as a follower, but apparently he dislikes power armor. I climbed into my power armor to put it on the stand, and it said Strong dislikes that. And he said human looks like robot. I guess he doesn't like robots. So, anyways, now that we're done with the power armor part of this tour, which, by the way, was, of course, the first thing that I did was sit there and mod the fuck out of all my power armor. Let's get into my mods real quick. Take all. Of course, we're going to be immediately overburdened by this. Here we go. Metal box. This holds all my weapons. And just to give you an idea. Like I said, I have a shit ton of supplies, but we are definitely going to be running out sometime in the middle of this. Yeah, take all. What does that put my carry weight up to? Surprisingly, that puts it up to... Wait, that's health. Inventory. Oh, that's much more like it. 3,461 with all of my weapons and all of my mods. Let's go for all of the armor. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. Or, maybe I shouldn't go all the way to the bottom. Okay. Those are just all of my food and chems. I think that's my misc stuff. Well, let's start with the armor. I almost never mod my armor, just because I used power armor too often. So let's start. Studded leather. Studded for your pleasure. Let's see. Strengthened. Strong. Please tell me you like that. No? Oh. Okay. Nanofilament material. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that the other reason that I'm just now doing all this after adding a shit ton of stuff is because I just now have all of the mods, like Rank 4 Armor, Science, Gun Nut, and Blacksmith and all that. All that good stuff. Nanofilament. Nanofilament. Rolls off the tongue quite nicely. Oh, this one's already set for my pleasure. I don't like it. Oh, damn. Like my phone just had a heart attack. Stabilize. I want to make a 70s joke about that. I really do. But I will not. For your pleasure. Wait, why is this one... What the hell? Why does this have such... That has much higher DT and energy resistance than that. I don't... What? And that one has the same. Oh no, wait, that's the right arm. Okay. Alloyed metal. Polished metal. As we all know, that when you wax that steel, it instantly becomes more resistant to bullets. Let's see. Stabilize depths. And looks good. Stabilize. Stabilize. Sorry. Polymer combat armor chest piece. Okay. Dense reinforced combat chest piece. Damn. It's almost twice that. Why does that have a biocom mesh on it? Reduces the magnitude of incoming staggers. Dense. Let's see. 10% chance to disarm melee attackers on hit. You know, if I wasn't wearing the general's uniform, I might be using some of this stuff. Stabilized. chest beat. Buttressed and strengthened. It cannot be dense. It cannot. Insulated. Oh wow. That was the first weapon mod I ever did on anything really. Let's see. Stabilized polymer, stabilized studded, stabilized studded. Dang. Apparently people like all of their stuff. Okay. Strengthened alloyed metal left leg. Polished metal. Yep. Dense. Aha. Redline. Dense. Strengthened. Polymer. Dense. Pens. The leg. Strengthened. Now fill in with chest piece. And I'll fill dense. Stabilized. Covered. Buttresses. Stabilized. Buttress. Yeah, I really would like to have something resembling a standardized weapons and armor on my settlers. And I had that idea a while back. And that's when I started collecting a bunch of weapons and armor, whatever I found, you know. So, what do I want on this? Strengthened. Yeah. Once I get done with this, I'll go to the biggest stacks of things. And, because there will be stacks of things once I'm done. I'll go to those biggest stacks and I'll rename them one by one, because that's how they have to be renamed. Strengthened. I don't think I'll be leveling up for quite some time. Stabilized. Stabilized. Buttress. Buttress. Stabilize. Buttress. Stabilized. strengthen polymer combat armors. And it looks like the standard is going to be mostly Raider. Which isn't really that surprising. I think I'll take breaks, so like in between certain amounts of time, and go for like the other weapons workbench in the middle of armor workbenching. I think I'll do that now.
Tinker. Strong boy.
Yeah, strong, I know you're bored, that's the point. Alright, let's see. Calibrated, powerful receiver. Open barrel. Another break. Millimeter auto pistol. Like journal. Quick eject bag. Reflex sight. Muzzle brake. Sorry, I had to adjust my chair. Let's see. Did anybody else keep their 10mm pistol for the longest time? I mean, seriously, well, I was going to say I had a suit of power armor, but I I still have my 10mm pistol, but that's not really saying much. But yeah, I had mine for a long time before I finally replaced it. I think I already did that.
You remind me of a young man I used to know. Never looking for trouble, but always finding it. I used to be quite the adventurer when I was younger. Now, these old bones just can't keep up.
Mama Murphy's nice.
This place is starting to look like a proper home, thanks to you.
I really wish that we could use the site without pissing off everybody. You know.
You don't need a sight to see that you've done real good for these people.
Sorry about that. Game does that every now and then. Likes to randomly minimize itself. Don't know if it's a problem with the system or a problem with it, but either way, it's not much of a problem.
Yeah?
You'll find what you're looking for. I know it.
I can feel the skin burning on my eyes from staring at this.
One day, Sanctuary will be a vibrant community. I've seen it. I told you Sanctuary would grow. The sight never lies.
Yes, well, okay, I know the site never lies, which is why it sucks that they made me take it away from you. Alright,
Why fix? Just get new one.
yes, Strong. Well, the game has minimized again, which has signaled me that it is probably time to put a short break in this. Or maybe stop it. I don't know. This has probably been fairly long. In fact, it's probably been extremely long. So, thank you for watching, and I hope this was as monotonous as I promised it to be.